Going. So this is pretty exciting in here. Chef Eddie, good to see you.
Good to see you too, John.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving, I hope?
Yeah, pretty good. Thank
Excellent.
you.
And what are you making today? They look delicious. They look like little cannolis.
Actually, this was reminded to me over the weekend, holiday weekend. At the family, we tend to do the traditional stuff, you know, turkey stuffing.
Sure.
And then we fill out, you know, with the sides and typical Greek Mediterranean in my family. So here's a crispy feta that we had over the week, and I thought it would be great to show to the viewers.
Love it.
So I sliced a big, large slice of feta here.
Oh, smells great.
The feta that we choose here is very light. It's very mild. You don't want something that's overpowering because you're going to eat a lot of it, so you don't want to kind of be too much.
So there are different kinds of feta cheese out
there.
There
is,
right?
yeah. Some are more aged, some are more creamy, some are more sharp. So I'm going to cut this in like strips or sticks, if I could call them, and then we're going to use phyllo dough.
Okay.
Now, before we roll this with phyllo dough, you want to dredge it in a little bit of flour. You have to do this step because feta has a lot of moisture, and it will damage the phyllo dough in it, and it will be sticky and it will be a mess.
So you're using just regular
all-purpose flour.
Okay.
Yeah. Just if you don't want to use flour, you could just really let the feta outside and you know, drain it really well, and it could work. I haven't tried it, but
so the phyllo dough is that light, fluffy dough that we see in like
that's right.
baklavas and things like that, right?
That's right. So phyllo dough, it's basically dough, and it's rolled to very thin pieces of sheets, and it's very delicate, and you have to work really fast. However, if you don't,
why do you have to work fast?
You have to work fast because it dries. It has moisture, and that dries very quick. The way I was taught to do it is grab a towel and just cover it, and then when you're ready to work, uncover it, and then work with one sheet, and then cover it again if you have to step away.
Okay.
So just to kind of show you really quick, I'm going to fold this in half and then bring it over here. Just pick it up. You know, it's very delicate, and you kind of have to work loosely with it. If you tear it or if you're stiff, then it will break on you. We're going to put the feta there, and then we're going to roll it just about 3/4 of the way, just like that. Easy. And then bring the sides in, just like that, and then roll it all the way. I made this a little too big, but you can adjust the size of the phyllo, 1 sheet, 2 sheets, or 3 sheets, so you can try one.
Okay.
And then in a skillet, we're going to heat up some oil. Again, the oil should be something light. You don't want to be like extra virgin olive oil that's very lemony or grassy. You don't want it to be full power because we're just using it for frying. Vegetable oil would work as well.
Canola oil, vegetable oil, something like that.
Works pretty good. And here we go. We're going to put this on the fryer. And you want to cook this on low heat. You don't want to cook it fast because phyllo will cook super fast, and you'll have really brown on the outside and cold in the middle.
Okay.
So that's really what the size should be like.
So I might have missed it. Did you say we need to bring the phyllo to room temperature before we use it?
Yeah, a phyllo should always be in room temperature, or no, not room temperature, refrigerated. So it has to be cold. If it's room temperature, then will stick in your hand. So it has to be cold.
So you get usually, I guess, you get phyllo dough in the freezer section of the
That's right. So you find it in the freezer, and then you have to put it in a refrigerator so that way it can thaw out, and then you can use it.
Okay.
All right, and we'll go to the plating here very quick.
So about a minute left, yeah?
So we have 3 of them working right here. So
those
you want the
tasty.
deep brown. Lots of stuff going on here, John. You got crunchy, crispy, you have salty, the cheese, the creaminess of the cheese. And then we're going to drizzle this with some really nice honey. And cheese and honey go really well together.
Boy, it does, doesn't it?
And then just to add a little bit uniqueness to it, we're going to put some chili peppers.
No kidding. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Some sliced chili pepper. So now you have another element of taste. So some spiciness to it. So you have sweet, spicy, salty. So lots of stuff going on.
What kind of chili peppers are we using here?
Just regular chili peppers.
Okay. Mild, I would assume, right?
They're mild.
Not a habanero or anything
you can
like
skip them if you don't want it, but it really works surprisingly well. And then I'm going to drizzle some walnuts on top.
Oh, man, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Now, this is traditionally a dessert dish, is it, or no?
No,
so
it could be served as an appetizer. It could be served with salad. It could be served just by itself as a little snack, or a meze, as you would say.
But while you decorate this up and make it look even prettier than it already is, I want to remind everybody the recipe for this is on our website, mysuncoast.com. Click on the recipes button, and it will take you right there with all the video instructions from Chef Eddie himself. Oh, my gosh, that looks so good, Eddie. Can't wait to tug in. Can't wait. Thank you very much.